Assalamualaikum and a very good day to everyone. My name is ALYAA. I'm a BINTI JUMAT, and today I will be presenting my individual reflective assignment for the subject Managing Organizational Behavior. In this presentation, I will share my personal experiences and connect them with several chapters from organizational behavior. Through this reflection, I have gained a deeper understanding of myself, the people around me, and how other concepts actually take place in real-life situations. Before we start, let me share my simple understanding of what organizational behavior means to me. OB is essentially the study of how people think, feel, and behave in a workplace setting. It examines individuals, groups, and the organization as a whole. Through this subject, I learned how motivation, personality, emotions, attitude, teamwork, communication, and organizational structure influence how people behave. Throughout this semester, I realized that OB is not just about a theory-based subject. It actually helps us to understand the real-life situations that happen in daily life, including my own personal experiences. Now, let's start with Chapter 2, which discusses attitude and job satisfaction. My first experience is from my part-time job at a glove factory. The work environment there was quite strict because we had to meet very high production targets. Sometimes this made me feel pressure. However, this experience helped me understand how attitude and job satisfaction can influence a person's performance at work. In terms of having a positive attitude, I always try to stay open to learning new tasks. I follow instructions carefully and work cooperatively with my leader and coworkers.
Oh yes.
When it comes to job satisfaction, I realized there were two main factors that made me feel valued at the glove factory. The first factor was the salary. The pay was fair and I felt that my hard work was worth it, especially because I worked for 12 hours. The second factor was leadership. My leader was very supportive. She gave clear instructions, explained tasks step by step, and guided me whenever I needed help. Her support made the working environment feel safer and more comfortable. I also noticed that when my job satisfaction increased, my performance improved as well. I could complete my tasks faster and more efficiently because I felt more motivated. Secondly, this job also contributed to my life satisfaction. Having a good work environment made my daily life less stressful. Through this chapter, I learned that employees' feelings and experiences play a big role in how well they perform. The next thing I learned is about personality and values. Based on the personality test, I am ISFP, which stands for Introverted, Sensing, Feeling, and Perceiving. This helps explain why I prefer hand-on tasks, working quietly, and completing my responsibility with care. Even though I am an introvert person, I learned that I can still be a good leader. When I was appointed as the leader of my bureau for a CSR event during diploma, I stepped out of my comfort zone, took the responsibility seriously, and made sure every task runs smoothly. This experience reflected both my introverted and perceiving personality. My sensing and feeling trait also shape how I work with my team. With sensing, I focus on details and keep the tasks organized. With feeling, I communicate gently, understood my team's emotion, and create a positive working atmosphere. My personal value was also influenced my behavior. I prefer low power distance, which means I treat everyone equally even when I am in a leadership role. I also value collectivism, where teamwork, cooperation, and mutual support are important to me. At the same time, I relate to feminine values such as empathy, harmony, and care for others. By understanding my personality, I am able to understand myself better and work more effectively with others. Next, I want to relate my experience about perception during my diploma. I had a classmate who was very loud, and at first I assumed that was her whole personality. I thought we would be compatible as close friends. This was an internal attribution where I believe her loudness reflected her true character. But it started when she helped my bureau to complete our task. I began to see her true personality, which she actually carried. Supportive and cheerful. Her loudness was simply her natural style, which it is not a sign that she was rude or unfriendly. This showed me the importance of considering external factors. During my degree, I made a more informed decision to understand her better and align with her style. Because of that, our friendship becomes stronger. This experience taught me that perception can be misleading and we should understand the full context before judging others. My next reflection is about motivation during my last semester of diploma. This was one of the challenging moments for me because I broke my arm and needed an operation. To be clear, I was given 1 month of MC, but I chose not to use it fully because I had a strong goal which I wanted to finish my diploma on time with my other friends. This relates to the goal-setting theory. I had a clear and meaningful goal and it motivated me to continue my study even it was slightly difficult. Another source of motivation for me was social support. I felt inspired by my classmates' focus, effort, and strong spirit in their academic work. Even though I didn't share my situation with them, just observing their determination gave me strength. Because of this motivation, I was able to complete my diploma successfully and on time. Overall, this subject helped me understand myself better. Organizational behavior is not only for the workplace, but it applies to our daily life too. Through OB, I learned how to make better decisions, how to understand people's action, and how to increase my motivation and performance. Most importantly, OB taught me that our behavior is influenced by many factors such as attitude, personality, perception, and support from others. That's all. Thank you for your attention.